Hey guys, I just wanted to say thank you so much for being there for me. That was actually a bigger reply than I expected. Not that I put it for like for people to give me compliments or something like that, but it's really nice to know that I've formed some really great relationships on here, and I mean, it's like how it's mentioned that you're closer to people even on the internet than you are with your personal friends and like in real life, and I think that's really a great thing. And I love how we can all share things on here that maybe not everybody gets to see. I am doing better, I assure you. I'm feeling a lot better today. I guess it's just like kind of the end of everything all building up at one time. Usually I don't really get upset about things unless it's like a lot of things happening, and it's like, and then I just can't take it. It's stressful. A little update on your guys' pictures and stuff that I'm sending you. Thank you for your information. I've got it all like together and everything. I will start working now this weekend and next week or whatever on putting together your pieces and whatever else and getting all the mailing stuff together and sending it to you guys. So hopefully expect that in the next few weeks. I'm gonna try my best to do that. But yeah, you realize that I'm gonna have a whole bunch of stuff that I'm doing other than that. So yeah, and any other suggestions anyone has for their pieces, let me know. Or if you are a new subscriber and you said, hey, that's pretty cool, I want one, let me know also. I'll do that for you. Okay, so I'd like to talk about writing a bit. I currently have been writing two novels. One is serious that I would like to get probably published one day. The other one is kind of a buffer for stuff that I don't want in my other novel. The novel that I'm serious about is written. It's during the time of the Vikings in 1000 AD, and that's about the time, if you think about Canada, when Leif Erikson came over and he uh, marked our land. So it's about that time, and it's actually, he's in the novel himself. He's not a main character, but that's kind of the historical sense of it, and it's as historically accurate as I can manage. It is very brutal. It's historical tragedy, so um, yeah, it's very true to the time, and I try my best. So that's what I'm doing with that, and it kind of, it centers around this man who, he goes through a lot in his life, and he loses his memory due to certain events and whatever else. So it's him trying to regain his memory, but he's essentially lost himself. And it's about him trying to piece himself back together and how his mind becomes contorted. And it's a lot about human condition and whatever else. And it's got some romance in it too, if you like that type of thing. It's very like action packed or whatever else, because obviously it is the Viking Age, so there's no way to get around the brutality. Um, that's what I love about it. It's like beautiful and brutal at the same time. And I actually really enjoy writing about this period because the Vikings are really misunderstood. A lot of people, like, just some funny aspects about them. It's like, when you think Viking, you think hairy, huge man with, like, no brains and its random helmet and whatever else. If you look at actual historical evidence, just like a funny topic, I guess you could say, the Vikings were preferred over other men for women because they were well groomed in comparison to other men. They bathed more than other men did, and they actually took care of themselves a lot better. There's actually historical um, facts of finding like combs and stuff like that, and things for grooming, and they're actually a lot cleaner. And they were really intelligent people, and I think they were really misunderstood. And I really like reading about that time. It's not necessarily my favorite time in history, but it's one of those times that I think is important, and it's one that I think is ignored a lot. So that's why I chose to write about it. Anyway, my main point with this was there is a girl on Fiction Press. If I'm not sure if you're familiar, it's a website. I'll link it up on the sidebar. It's a place where people can post their poetry or prose or whatever else on there, and other people can review, read it, whatever else, favorite it, everything. And it's a really great community. And a girl in there I know is trying to get off the ground an idea of like banding new authors together and kind of forming this almost community where you look at each other's writings and kind of read them, edit them, whatever else, give feedback. I think that's a really great idea. So if anybody is interested in that, just contact me and I'll send you some information. And actually, if any of you are on Fiction Press or Ficwad is another place, or say fan fiction, although I don't really write fan fiction, um, that's I'm up to reading that type of stuff. I'm always interested in seeing people's artwork or writing, stuff like that. Let me know. I'd like to see it. If any of you would actually like to see what I'm writing, whatever else, just contact me and I'll send you the information. I haven't actually posted my Viking novel up on the internet yet. I have about 3 or 4 chapters, and I think the last one's not really edited as well as I want it to be. But now that I'm out of school, I'm hoping I can put a lot more effort into it. Now that I blabbed for a really long time, I got some administration things I gotta sort out, and hopefully doing some art today. So I guess I'll talk to you guys later, and thank you so much for all the support. I really appreciate it. I love you guys, and oh yeah, it's still snowing. It really is. Today was probably the coldest ever. It was colder than winter was, and froze my butt off. But I mean, oh well, it'll go away soon. So it's not really that big of a deal. So I love you guys, and I'll see you later.